Hey there, space enthusiasts! Get ready to blast off into the cosmos with us. Welcome to Spaceverse, where the universe is our playground and curiosity knows no bounds. Join us on an interstellar adventure as we dive into the depths of space, uncovering its mysteries and marvels. From the secrets of black holes to the landscapes of alien worlds, we're here to ignite your imagination and expand your cosmic horizons. With mind-blowing visuals, expert insights, and the thrill of exploration, Spaceverse is your ticket to the ultimate cosmic journey. So strap in, hit that subscribe button, and let's embark on an epic voyage together into the vast unknown of Spaceverse. On August 15, 1977, astronomer Jerry Emmon was working on a SETI project at Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope. The telescope was searching the sky for signals from alien civilizations by listening for radio waves at 1420 MHz, the frequency at which hydrogen, the most common element in the universe, naturally emits radio waves. Advanced aliens might use this frequency to send messages. During his shift that day, Emmon saw something amazing. The telescope picked up a very strong signal from the constellation Sagittarius. The signal lasted for 72 seconds, the whole time the telescope was pointed at it. Emmon was so surprised by the signal's strength and uniqueness that he circled it on the printout and wrote WOW next to it, giving it the famous name, the WOW signal. The WOW signal was incredibly intriguing due to its strength and narrow-band nature. It was detected at a frequency close to 1420 MHz, where hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe, naturally emits radio waves. This particular frequency is often considered a potential channel for interstellar communication because an advanced civilization might choose it to send messages. What made the WOW signal so special was that it was much stronger than the typical background noise and had a narrow band characteristic, meaning it was confined to a very specific and narrow range of frequencies. This is unusual for natural sources of radio waves, which typically span a broader range of frequencies. Despite many attempts to find the signal again, it was never observed or replicated, which only added to the mystery and fueled speculation. Scientists have proposed numerous theories about its origin. Some suggest it could have been a natural phenomenon, perhaps an unknown type of astronomical event. Others propose it could have been an intentional transmission from an extraterrestrial civilization, deliberately sent at a frequency they knew advanced civilizations might be monitoring. This possibility has captivated the imagination of many because it implies that we might have received a message from intelligent beings beyond our planet. To this day, the origin of the WOW signal remains an unsolved mystery, sparking ongoing interest and debate within the scientific community. The scientists who discovered these signals have been puzzled by their origin. These radio wave pulses are unlike anything we've encountered before. They occur at regular intervals and vary in brightness, yet they don't fit any known pattern of natural cosmic events. The signals have been detected by radio telescopes around the world, adding to their credibility and the urgency to understand them. This discovery is extraordinary because it suggests the possibility of an unknown cosmic phenomenon, or more tantalizingly, another potential attempt at communication from an extraterrestrial civilization. The regularity and persistence of these signals make them even more perplexing and exciting than the WOW signal. For decades, these signals have gone unnoticed, but now that we are aware of them, scientists are racing to uncover their source and meaning. The potential implications of these signals are profound. If they are indeed messages from an extraterrestrial civilization, it would be one of the most significant discoveries in human history, fundamentally changing our understanding of our place in the universe. Even if the signals turn out to be from a previously unknown natural phenomenon, they would still expand our knowledge of the cosmos and the incredible variety of events and objects it contains. What's peculiar is that for 35 years, these unusual bursts of energy, varying in brightness, have appeared regularly, almost like clockwork, occurring approximately every 20 minutes and sometimes lasting for 5-minute intervals. This was the conclusion drawn by scientists from the International Center for Radio Astronomy Research in a study published last year in the journal Nature. The discovery of this signal, dubbed GPNJ 183,910 by researchers, has left scientists puzzled. They believe it originates from a location about 15,000 light-years away from Earth, and its occurrence at such precise intervals for such an extended period was previously thought to be impossible. This extraordinary phenomenon challenges our current understanding, remarked lead scientist Dr. Natasha Hurley-Walker. So, how did they stumble upon it after so many years? The journey began in 2018 when astronomers initially detected similar signals from another source, recurring every 18 minutes. However, when they revisited the data in 2020, the source had ceased emitting radio waves. Undeterred, they resumed their search, confident they would find another enduring radio source. Using the Murchison Wide Field Array Radio Telescope in Western Australia, the team scanned the Milky Way galaxy every 3 nights for several months. Their patience paid off quickly. They soon identified a new source in a different part of the sky, this time emitting signals every 22 minutes, each lasting for 5-minute pulses. This discovery prompted astronomers to delve into the past. By examining records at the Very Large Array in New Mexico, the researchers unearthed evidence that the source's pulse was initially detected in 1988. This fact alone was remarkable. What added to the astonishment was the realization that the radio signal had remained undetected for over 3 decades. This underscores the uncertainty surrounding its nature, leaving scientists without a definitive explanation. However, before we jump to conclusions about extraterrestrial origins, let's explore other plausible theories proposed by researchers. Even the lead scientists involved in the study acknowledge the allure of considering extraterrestrial intelligence as a potential source of the signal. This inclination isn't new. It echoes the early days of astronomy when the discovery of the first pulsar led to speculation about little green men. Subsequent observations, though, dispelled this notion. So, what could be behind this enigmatic signal? Firstly, pulsars emerge as the primary suspect. These neutron stars resemble cosmic lighthouses, emitting energetic beams as they spin. However, there's a hitch with this theory. Pulsars gradually slow down over time, leading to fainter pulses until they cease emitting radio signals altogether. Complicating matters further, the object detected by researchers shares similarities with a pulsar but spins at a significantly slower rate, about 1,000 times slower. This leads us to the second theory, magnetars. Researchers suggest that the object could be an ultra-long period magnetar, a rare type of neutron star with incredibly powerful magnetic fields capable of generating intense bursts of energy. However, there are drawbacks to this theory. Until recently, all known magnetars emitted energy at much shorter intervals, ranging from seconds to minutes, unlike the 22-minute intervals observed in this case. Additionally, magnetars typically produce radio waves for only a few months before ceasing, unlike the continuous emission observed for 35 years and counting in this instance. According to researchers, the radio emissions should be diminishing over time, yet observations show that they are not. In fact, researchers argue that it should be impossible for the object to emit radio waves at all. Its slow rotation rate brings it perilously close to the death line, a critical threshold where a star's weakening magnetic field can no longer produce radio emissions. To unravel the mystery behind the pulsating signals, astronomers emphasize the need for further observations and research. Whatever mechanism is responsible for this, remarked Hurley Walker in the statement, it is truly extraordinary. This leads us to the third theory, extraterrestrial signals. Could these signals originate from beings from another world? Consider that the radio signals are emanating from a distance of 15,000 light-years away, likely originating from the Scutum constellation. If we assume the source to be a magnetar, it should not be capable of emitting radio waves. Yet, we observe them. Moreover, these are not mere fleeting emissions. Every 22 minutes, the source emits a 5-minute burst of radio wavelength energy, a pattern sustained for at least 33 years. Given the object's slow rotation rate, which should preclude radio wave emission, could it instead be a Dyson sphere? The peculiar way in which light is distorted in these signals suggests that they are traversing a highly magnetized environment, adding further intrigue to the mystery. So, what exactly is causing these enigmatic signals? Are they pulsars, magnetars, or perhaps extraterrestrial transmissions? Only time will unveil the hidden truths lurking within these data and reveal what observations across various astronomical timescales might unveil. By examining whether there are similar clusters of other celestial objects in the data, researchers may gain insight into the mechanisms driving these newfound emissions. Presently, the nature of these waves defies explanation by existing models. Whatever they may be, they represent a fascinating realm of astrophysics that we have yet to fully comprehend. Nonetheless, the fact that these signals have persisted for 3 decades is undeniably remarkable. And that's it. What are your thoughts on this intriguing phenomenon? Do you believe these signals stem from natural phenomena yet to be understood, or could they possibly herald the long-awaited contact with extraterrestrial intelligence? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Spaceverse, your ultimate destination for exploring the mysteries of the cosmos.